Hello.
Hello, everybody.
It is Sunday Fun Day with Hauntings with BB and Nettie.
Sunday Scary Day.
Oh, did you happen to check my Instagram and see the pictures? I think you saw the pictures of the room I didn't know existed in my house. Well,
yeah.
I was looking for the picture when I finally got brave enough to go down there of the little girl that was in the room. And the picture's missing. It's gone. It was there. It's gone. And I went through my old pictures because I saved them all on like a Google Drive. And I went through those to try to find a picture of the picture because I knew it existed. And I can't find it at all. I can find 2 pictures of that room when I first discovered it, and that's it. I'm like, this is creepy. So I asked my whole family, I'm like, do you remember the picture of the little girl? And my 2 boys remember it, but Bulldog doesn't remember the picture of the little girl. So, I don't know. Creepy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little creepy. All right, let's welcome everybody over here. We have K&R Destinations. We have Happy Place Camping. We have Hitch Up and Tow. Lucky Dog Productions moderator, Sue. And we have Burning Up the Roads. I'm trying to imagine your Odyssey. Hey, welcome. And I think I got it. Oh, Nursing Our Travel Bug. Hello, and thank you for the raid. I really, really appreciate it. We appreciate it. All right, so do you want to tell them what we're talking about today?
Yes, we're going to be doing the Whaley House, which is it's a museum now, right, baby? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do tours, like haunted tours and stuff like that over there. So pretty cool. We have some people working. Whoa, Nelly RV Adventure. Hello. Oh. All right. Well, let me pull this up and we'll get a glance at what the Whaley House looks like.
Yeah, it's known to be the most haunted house in America.
Creepy. It looks so pretty there, though. Like
it does.
It also looks like something might just be hiding in one of those windows and ready to attack. I don't know. Hey, Linda Barker. And proceeding onward in America. Hello, hello. And Happy Place says, I think it's beautiful. Oh, hold on. I think it's beautiful. I'd live in it. Imagine Your Odyssey said, screw that, y'all. KNR says, am I froze? I don't think I'm frozen. I could be wrong. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit play. And we'll go to the next one here. Oh, now there's a much spookier sight.
Yeah.
It looks a little spookier there. All right.
All right.
You want me to read this one?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay. The most haunted house in America, the Whaley House. When most folks think of San Diego, they picture gorgeous beaches, beautiful weather, and cultural and artistic attractions. But for those who have an affinity for the paranormal, San Diego beckons investigation with its rich and dark past, haunted spots, spiritual encounters, and inexplicable events.
Yeah.
Hey there, Nomadic Rat Pack and Ford Man, aka Kenneth Oakes. All right. Here we go.
There it goes. The most haunted of all San Diego places is without a doubt the Whaley House. Read on to learn more about this famous house and why it's known as the most haunted house in America.
Looking over at the comments, it looks like it is Kenneth's birthday. So happy birthday,
Happy birthday.
All right. Wow. Okay, what is this? Explain this to me. Is that the Whaley House before they redid it?
That's the Whaley House. Yep. Now that looks pretty creepy there.
Okay, they should have kind of left it like that. And just like maybe replaced the windows and made it safe, but not like fully redid it, because that is creepy.
Yeah, you can tell they did a full restoration on it.
Yeah. But if they had left it like that, can you... Oh, but then you know what? When they say when you do construction or anything like that, that it stirs up the spirits even more. So Happy Place said, does look creepy in that condition. Yeah, I like that old car too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
All right, the beginning. While the story of the Whaley House's origins may seem as simple and innocent as any family history, the truth is many believe this home was destined to be haunted before it was even built. The property was the site of one of the town's most famous public executions, that of the hanging of the infamous thief Yankee Jim Robinson. Oh, you know, when they hang somebody somewhere, it's definitely haunted.
Oh, yeah.
James W. Robinson, Yankee Jim.
There he is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. But Thomas Whaley was not daunted by this fact, and in 1855 purchased the land and began construction of what would be his family home. So he knew about what happened,
and he was
but
like,
still wanted to build.
That's crazy. That's like knowing Indian burial ground and being like, that's okay, build my house there anyway.
Right.
So Linda Barker said the car looked like it was a 50s or 60s car. Reverend Tommy Two-Tone says, hey, y'all. Hey, Reverend Tommy. And then we have Nomadic Rat Pack says, imagine.
Yeah.
And I think I already said she said that. All right, here we go.
Okay, so that's where he built.
Yeah, it's taking a minute to get to the next slide here.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Thomas, his wife Anna, and their 3 children moved into the house in 1857, and within a few months opened a general store inside the residence. Nomadic Rat Pack said, I bet a magnetic line of some sort runs across most of the haunted areas on the planet. It's interesting. So here we have Thomas Whaley, Anna Whaley, Francis Hinton, Thomas Jr., and Anna Amelia.
And I think this is basically like the land area. I don't know exactly where the house is. I don't know if that's the structure on the left, but this is the land.
Oh, so this is like the little town.
Yeah.
Where it was located and all that. Well, and they said it was the general store too, so I wonder if this building up front right here is it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got Wandering Whaley. Hello.
And is this the family? Why do pictures look
that's the family
so...
when they... I know. They didn't smile or anything in it. It's just...
Yeah, I think that's the thing, is that nobody smiled. But I read somewhere, and I could be wrong. Anybody in the chat knows this, let me know. But I think like some of the only times they got their pictures taken was during funerals. So they'd be all dressed up for a funeral, and then afterwards, that was their opportunity to actually have a picture taken. So that might be why they always look so solemn, I guess would be the word.
Yeah, like they didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to let you read this one.
Okay. The first death. It wasn't long after the Whaley family moved into the home that sadness and despair were thrust upon them. First, their young son Thomas was only 18 months old, and he died of scarlet fever inside the house. That's so sad.
Imagine your Odyssey said they all waited to take pictures when they were constipated. Happy Place said sometimes they took pictures of them deceased, but posed them if they were still alive. Burning Up the Road said not smiling was normal for pictures of that time.
Wow.
And then a few months later, a fire raged within the home, destroying the general store. Soon after, Thomas decided to move the family to San Francisco, where they had 3 more children. Sorry about my dog in the background. I'm home alone again, and these dogs go nuts when I'm here by myself. Violet Louise.
Yeah, these are the three kids that they had after they left San Diego and went to San Francisco. So those are the other 3 additions. Yeah. Okay. Unfortunately, after an earthquake in San Francisco, the family was forced to move back to the Whaley House.
I guess they never sold it. They still owned it. They just didn't live in it anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well.
Anubis, you're fine.
And this looks like it was boarded up.
Yeah, maybe they
probably
boarded
when they
them up.
came back.
Yeah, boarded them up and left so that nothing got into it. And the family's tragedy didn't end there. In 1885, Violet Whaley killed herself in the backyard outhouse due to grief over a failed marriage. Thomas Whaley found her dying and brought her inside the house into the back of the parlor where she passed away. I see a comment over here from Linda Barker I want to read in just a second. Let me get back over here. Linda Barker said, I think they had to hold their facial expressions for a long time due to long exposure time needed. Actually, I did see someone on YouTube recently do a reenaction, like they posed everything to look like back in the day, and then a photographer that deals with those big cameras that have the big flashes came in, and she printed the pictures on steel or on like metal. She printed them on glass, and it was a really, really long hold that they had to not breathe and just stand completely still.
Oh, wow.
But they were taking pictures of what was a fake deceased body, though. So that was the kind of the funeral thing I was talking about. Happy Place said, that would definitely make me not want to smile.
Oh, yeah.
And Nomadic Ret Pack says, it makes you wonder why they moved out originally. Maybe it was really, really haunted. Wasn't it didn't they just say the sadness from losing their kids made them move?
Yeah, made them move. When they lost their 18-month-old, is when they moved to San Francisco. Yeah.
So over the next 68 years, 3 members of the Whaley family would die inside the house: Anna Whaley, Frances, and Lillian. So now that we know the history, let's get into why it has the reputation of being the most haunted house in America.
So that is Anna and Frances. And I think
that kid haunts the place.
Yeah.
That kid's got a look in his eyes.
Yeah. So the first ghosts that apparently haunt the Whaley house are Thomas Jr., which was an 18-month-old, and Violet. People reported hearing the infant cries, seeing a young woman, and also felt a profound sorrow when in a certain area of the house, when they were in a certain area of the house.
Nomadic Rat Pack says, I remember this story on the History Channel or something like that. It's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Thomas Jr. and Violet Whaley. See, Thomas doesn't look as creepy there. All right. Baby Thomas, who'd been the first in the family to pass away, had always stayed close by. As reported by many who visited the home, they could hear tiny footsteps, the sound of him crying, and even giggling when no one was in sight.
Others report seeing a young woman lingering on the second floor of the house, believed to be poor Violet, still consumed with sorrow.
She seems to stay close to the second floor, where she spent much of her time after her divorce before she committed suicide. It is said that areas within the home become quite cold, and her presence is felt throughout. What is going on here? You can see like a shadow of something else.
Oh, yeah.
Right
if you
here.
move your mouth up a little bit by the light, it looks like a face right there.
Right here?
Over to your right. Right where you were.
Oh, right here?
Uh-huh.
Like in this mirror thing right here?
Yeah, it's like a
2 eyes, a nose.
Yeah.
Mouth. Creepy. Hitch Up and Toe said, I see a face top and center. KNR said, oh snap, is that a body standing there? Nomadic Hippie said, people saying feelings, smells, and are quite common when a spirit is around. KNR, Queen Mother, quietly spoken to avoid scolding. There's a face in the corner of room top. Oh, this one right here?
Oh, yes, I see it. There it is, right there. I didn't see that at first.
It looks like there's a couple different places there could be faces.
Yeah.
They're just having a party in this room.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was a good catch, Linda.
Thomas, Anna, and several other spirits have also been felt within the home, on the stairwells, and on the property. Many have seen Thomas dressed in his frock, coat, and top hat standing at the top of the stairs.
There's his frock.
I guess this is just a view from the top of the stairs looking down.
Oh, yeah, but look, BB, on the right of the stairs, right there, there's some ice right there. Isn't that ice?
There's little eyes right there. What in the world? We'll leave it up for a second and see if anybody else sees something. Does that make it bigger?
I don't know.
Dog, go lay down.
Your dog scared me. I jumped.
I'm sorry. He doesn't know how to behave himself when there's ghosts in the house and only me home. So Nomadic Rat Pack says, I see multiple anomalies in this picture. It is amazing what can be caught in a reflection. It cannot be seen by the naked eye. I try to teach people this when ghost hunting. KNR says, I think I peed myself to see someone like that standing upstairs.
I know.
And, Linda Barker says, tall hat. KNR, I think I peed myself. Hitch up and toe. I see dead people. Imagine you're out of sea. I thought that I saw Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
All right. I'll go to the next one here.
Okay.
All right. I'll let you read that one.
Others say they could smell the aroma of French perfume, Anna's signature scent. Mist lights turning on and off by themselves, crystals in the music room, lamp swinging without any prompt, all signs that the Whaley's house still belongs to the many who call it home over the years. I think it's...
I want to go stay the night there.
No.
I want to stay now.
This one freaked me out because there's a creepy doll.
Oh my gosh.
And there, yeah, you see the little, so where it's doing that, and then she's sitting on the couch.
Okay,
but that doll is creepy.
All of this is creepy. Like you can kind of see her body and like hangs down here and then there's her head.
Like a long dress, right? The way the bottom half is.
It's just not as prominent as the top, but yeah, you can see the outline of a big floofy dress.
Oh yeah.
I used to have like a China doll collection. My godmother brought me a couple, and then my sister and her boyfriend had brought me some, and they stare at you too much. It's like their eyes follow you around the room. So I have them. They're just boxed up and put away. Like they scare me.
Put them in the creepy room.
All right. Looks like a lady and a child sitting next to her. Nomadic says, I immediately saw the shadow on the sofa. Hitch up and toe. That doll is creepy.
It is. That's a big doll. Reminds me of Annabelle.
I think Annabelle's locked up somewhere, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
All right, what's in this one?
I thought I saw some shadowing by the curtains, like the lower part of it, but that's about all I could see.
Yeah, it might just be an old picture.
Yeah.
I'd be creeped out if there were some feet down here.
I know. No.
I'm just placing stuff in the photo that I think would be creepy. Nomadic says, I'm trying hard to get Nomadic Hippie to put a piece of glass in front of his post-mortem cam. There's something going on with Nomadic Hippie and the morgue. If y'all have not watched his lives, he running live streams of a morgue. It was an actual morgue back in the day. He's got a camera set up. He's got little creepy things that you can push around and move and do whatever. Well, the ghost can. And the other night while we were watching, like the camera was moving and stuff. You could hear it. And then there was thumping. It was creepy.
Oh, wow. We did watch a little bit of it the other day.
Linda says a little blurry by the lower curtains.
It is, and right?
Nomadic Rat Pack says, in pictures and videos, I have learned to immediately go to glass and reflections to see what might be in the room that you cannot see with the naked eye. It does look a little bit like blurry down here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, that's the curtain. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not seeing anything real obvious in this one. All right. Okay. The haunting continues. Although no one has lived in the house since 1953, the spirits of the dead are still there, waiting for visitors. Workers on site and guests who've toured the house tell accounts of many unusual and spooky encounters.
So it's very active still.
All right, I don't know what that is. Now Nomadic's got me looking at the windows. Yeah. There's something right there.
I'm looking under the bed.
That's where the monsters hide. I was just reading today about a Mexican boogeyman. It's called, I cannot say the name, a Chihuahua or something like that. And it's supposedly a boogeyman that comes and takes bad children that have done things bad to teach them a lesson. I was like, okay, that's creepy. Nomadic says in pictures and videos, it has been a lot of fun being with Hippie as he's setting up his post-mortem cam. He has had some challenges. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I wish I could get out there sometime this month and meet up with him and do like a sleepover in the morgue.
Or is it Chupacabra? Chupacabra.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called, the Chupacabra.
Yeah. Or a La Laura. Chua. I can't say any of those.
Yeah. I'm bad enough with English. Let's go to the next one here. I think it'd be cool just to stay in an old-fashioned place. I love old-fashioned places. Okay, this is creepy. First of all, where's the doll? Like, the doll's face looks like it's smushed.
Yeah. And that curtain's so very long. It looks like a dress to me. And whatever's on... Oh, I do see the eyes right where your mouse is. Two little dark...
This looks like the baby boy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like this is his little head, chubby little head, and then his body, and then it looks like the flowers are even pressed down right there.
Mm-hmm.
A little creepy. I'm going to leave it for a second and see if anyone sees anything they want to point out to us that we missed.
Yeah. But the mattress does look fine. I don't see where it's, when somebody sits on it, where it goes down, it looks okay.
The mattress looks okay. It's just right here, like these look a little smushed.
Yeah.
That's a big ball of nope.
Nope.
There's a reflection in the silk on the curtains. And I see the lighting anomaly on the bed. All right, reflection in the curtains. This.
Oh, that's the face that you just pointed on.
Right here.
I see it right there. Yeah. It looks like a woman's face. Like half of it Wow.
Oh. I might join K&R on this one and say, that's a nope.
Now this looks like the same room.
It looks like the same room, but the curtains look completely different.
Yeah. Unless this is another room with the same kind of bed. I don't know.
Maybe this is them just showing the kids' room, because that's the baby was seen on the photo before this. And these are all kids' toys, like teacup set.
Yeah.
Baby stroller.
Oh, there's like a light reflection on that wall by the lamp. Do you see it?
Right here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Anubis, quit. I'll be right back. I'm going to put my dogs out so they quit doing this.
Okay.
Get my mouse to move over here. Here we go. I'll be right back.
So type in the chat if you see anything other than what I saw. Which doll? There's like, oh, the one in the chair. Yeah, I see it looking too. But there's actually 3 dolls. There's 2 on the floor and then 1 sitting on the chair.
That doll just wants to be your friend.
Is it like staring at the camera?
The baby looks like it's at the foot of the bed. I mean, the doll, it looks like the same room with 2 different settings to me. Yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe it was like set up like this at one point, and then another point they took a picture of the same room, but found the baby there. And it does look like there's some kind of reflection or some difference in the lighting right here, but it doesn't to me look like a face of any kind. So. All right. I think this one's yours.
Yeah. Now, some say they've seen a figure looking out the upstairs window long after the house has closed for the day. Others have seen curtains moving even though all the windows in the home have been sealed shut.
Imagine Your Odyssey did not see the 3rd doll.
Oh,
there were 2 dolls on the floor that were playing.
Yeah. Okay, now I see a lot of blur on those pictures.
Everything looks
the light coming through, though.
Yeah, everything looks really blurry in this photo.
Yeah.
There is something glowing right here, though. That's red.
Yeah. And I'm looking in the mirror now. What is that above? Is that the chandelier? Yeah, maybe that's the chandelier. I was thinking it was something coming out of the wall at first.
It looks like a scary monster.
Yeah, right? That's just
from a photographer point of view, it looks like the bright light coming from the window just kind of distorted this a bit.
Yeah.
But it's still a really cool picture of the room and all the antiques and stuff. Alrighty. The sounds of the children running up and down the stairs can be heard without anyone being seen. Hey, RV Underway. Happy Place said, if something was coming out of the wall, hold on. If something was coming out of the wall, I'd take back my statement that I'd live there. K&R said, hey, to the right of the table in the middle of that window, it looks like a little child standing there. All right, we're going back.
Okay.
This picture, it's creepy too, because there's like, what is this?
Yeah. I know. That's the stairs. I know. That's weird.
Is this a dead person that's mummified? I don't know, but we're going to go back to this other picture.
Okay. So what they see?
It says, to the right of the table in the middle of that window, it looks like a little child standing there. Right of the table. Oh!
Do you see it?
Right here, there's like a shadow of some kind.
Oh, right there. You see that line, the light line to your left? Right there's a face, right where you're touching. There's an eye right there. And that's the top of his head. There's his eye right there. So it looks like what I see, if that's what they're talking about, is almost like he's peeking past the dresser, and I see a face right there.
Dramatic says, we had a heavy iron light fixture that would move back and forth over our dining room table as a child. I did research and found out that the minor tremor earthquakes, so to speak, can cause this. All right, let's go back to this creepy room. All right.
Okay, that is a stairway, BB. That's actually walking up the stairs. It's what that is. There's a railing, and then the windows behind.
There looks to be like something right here.
Yeah.
And then this is creepy.
And I see 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth right there.
Yeah, it looks like a mummified body. Like here's an eye, another eye, and a nose, and then the mouth is right here.
Yeah.
RV underway. Nope, not staying there. The shadow from the light, but still, yeah. I don't know what this could be. This looks too solid to be any kind of shadow.
It looks really happy, though. It's got a big smile.
And then it does fade away when it gets to the bottom of it down here. It just fades away. I don't know. That part you said that is creepy actually looks like one of the children in the earlier pictures. Oh, like the baby.
Yeah, it could be.
Could be.
It definitely looks real young.
New advertisements. Theater. The renowned Tanner Trope.
There's actually a theater in this house as well, along with the store. So that's just a capture of the sign on when they had it as a theater.
Huh. I think it's your turn.
The Whaley House was built where there was once a graveyard. Well, that right there is a problem. You know,
a hanging and a graveyard.
Yeah, exactly. At various times, it was also House Whaley's General Store, San Diego's second county's courthouse, and the first commercial theater in San Diego. The house has witnessed more history than any other buildings in the city. So there's a lot in the building.
And here I was saying the hanging was bad, and they're building on top of a graveyard.
So that must be the theater room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much one house can have so much history. Nomadic says, I would not mind staying there, but when I leave, I want everything else to stay there too.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I was thinking, and I could be wrong, but now I can't remember the name of the channel. It's a pet channel. They RV and they have pets. What is the name of their channel? They went and visited.
Dogs?
Like Great Danes, I think, or pretty big dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen them around in a while, but all their proceeds from their channel go to a pet organization.
Oh.
And they ride motorcycles. And I believe they went to the Whaley House and did like a live ghost hunt type thing, or they did a video on it. I'll have to look that up and then put it back in here. In the description, I'll list what channel that was, and y'all can go check that out too. Wallpaper on the very back wall, if you stare at it, you can see a skull. No, it wasn't forever. Pause and effect. There you go, happy place. That's the one.
Pause and effect?
I think they went to the Whaley House. They definitely went to some spooky location, but I believe they went to the Whaley House. Could be wrong, though. All right. I'm going to press play and let's see where we go next.
Now, in this one, there is a ton of ghosts in here.
There's like eyes right here.
Yeah.
There's something right here because it messes up the lines in the back. It almost looks like an older adult holding a child.
Mm-hmm. And in the very first chair to your right, I see like all the way more to the right, I see eyes in the corner of that first chair.
Right here?
Yeah, where you pointed, right there. And then also to your right, the very first chair. If you come closer to, yeah, right there. And then to your right, all the way down right there. I see eyes there. Oh, and then on the third chair, the same row, the third chair, there's one right to your right there.
There's something
down right there. Yeah, there's eyes right where your mouse is to the right. It's almost like it's slouched. Right there's the head.
Oh yeah, right there.
Oh
eyes.
yeah, there's eyes.
Oh my gosh. RV reviews by the Air Force guy. Hello and welcome. Marker says, I see that skull. KNR says, oh snap, the gang's all here in this one.
Yeah, there's a lot in this picture.
I guess they were running a movie that night and the whole gang wanted to go watch it.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
It looks like a nun.
Just the way it's standing, right? It looks like how it's going over it.
It looks like it's kind of praying. There's a nose, there's a mouth, there's the hair, there's the like.
Oh yeah, I see.
The back. Mm-hmm.
Now this is in the courthouse of the building.
This looks like an anomaly, but the head's kind of missing. So much spookiness. Hey, Tommy Travels.
Hello, Tommy Travels.
He says, I'm driving. I can't respond, but hello, everyone. All right, I'm going to go on to the next one so we don't run out of time because we're at 43 minutes already.
There's a lot going on in that room.
Yeah, this looks like an American flag. This looks like the ghosts are moving or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like a misty ghost. That's what Linda Barker said.
Yeah.
Happy Place said, dang, these streams go fast. They do. Nomadic says cameras will commonly go out of focus to focus on something closer to them, like a spirit. All right. I guess this would be when it was a courthouse or the courthouse department.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely looks like an old courthouse for sure. Footsteps, cold spots, the appearance and disappearance of shadows have all been seen, felt, and heard by guests. Are these stories true? Come explore and decide for yourself.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. You can't stay the night there, though. You can only explore, huh?
Yeah, you can only explore.
Pioneer family of San Diego: Thomas, 1823 to 1890, Anna E., 1832 to 1913. Whaley.
Yeah.
Somebody's still leaving flowers. That's nice.
That's nice, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That is really cool. That looks like a really cool place.
I think I would actually like to go visit it because I know I'm just going to walk through it and look at all the rooms and leave. But I'm very fascinated with it.
Yeah, I think if you cover yourself in like a prayer and you're like, please don't let anything attach to me, please don't come home with me, I think you'd be all right. I want to say back here in this area, there's something else back here, because in another video I saw there was people with their video cameras, they couldn't get in because it was closed due to like maintenance or something like that, and they saw a shadow figure walk through here. So I'm not sure what's back here. I don't remember, but I do remember that part of somebody's video.
It's a museum now, so I don't know who owns it.
It's probably Historical Society, I would think.
Yeah.
I would think. Now you were saying, KNR says, hey, I'm not trying to kiss up or nothing, but you have hit a very, very strong nerve with me. This stuff has some of my favorite things to talk about and learn about. One of my favorites.
Oh, cool.
Happy Place says, maybe that's where the outhouse was. That's true, because the outhouse that she did that to herself in. And Nomadic says, laugh out loud. 100 years later, they're still posing for pictures. Do you suppose we could get them to smile for once? Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to look while we have just a few minutes here. I'm going to see if Pause and Effect has that Whaley, if it was the Whaley House. It was a while ago. It was like months ago when they were somewhere for a biking thing. It may not even be the Whaley House. It's probably another spooky house. Oh, no, this is different. This is different. Brooksville, Florida Haunted House is where they went.
And KNR, we really love these topics. So we always suggest that anybody who wants us to do a topic, a place that they're interested in learning more about, just put it in the chat, or you can email it, whichever's convenient. And we would love to explore what we can find out.
Nomadic said, I saw the Winchester House as a child. The history behind it was incredible. The Winchester House is an insane thing. I would not want to go visit there because you could get lost so easily. Even with a guide, I think some of the guides have gotten lost or open a door and end up falling. The door goes nowhere. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy house. Yeah, it's huge. She just kept adding on.
So we have the Crescent Hotel in Eureka Springs is supposed to be super haunted. And no snap, I'm on it. There are some hospitals. I'd love to learn more about them. I'll send info. That'd be awesome. The Winchester House story is one of my faves. Yeah, it's pretty incredible, that story. I know who isn't creepy. Mel and BB3. Love these ladies. Oh, you're so sweet. Imagine your house.
That's cool.
Yeah, I really, really look forward to Sundays and doing these hauntings. I think this is a pretty cool series. I'm loving learning about all the different places. And I'm also making a little list of maybe a haunted vacation that I want to take.
Hey, you never know. I'll watch you on YouTube when you do that, BB.
I'll just go and do a live from there and make you guys watch me so that I know that no ghosts are attacking me in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I think you really need to have Nomadic Rat Pack there because he was able to see all kinds of stuff that I didn't see in these pictures.
Yeah, he was able to pick out a lot of stuff. He says doors going to multiple story drop off and rooms you can only enter from one door and exit from another door. Yeah, that was pretty cool. The Missouri State Penitentiary the Missouri State Pen in Jefferson City is haunted. Kanar, be doing a live from a horror mansion would be a glorious. I would almost pay for that. Well, I know that Hippie and we've talked about it, and we're supposed to be getting together to do the Limp Mansion, and that's going to be pretty incredible. Although Bulldog's supposed to go along, and he likes to talk to the devil while you're checking out haunted places, so I don't know. We may leave him there.
Yeah.
We reside across the street from the Dawson House, Comolt, Oregon. I'm probably saying that wrong. Something, Oregon. It has a big history and being haunted, and the owner said we could do a video on it. Do a video on it.
Do it.
Yeah, do a video on it. For sure. Queen Mother say, no. Happy Place. Yeah, we're gonna try to stay there. I know now that it's October, it's probably gonna be really hard to book just because of the season. But yeah, him and I are trying to work it out when he's close to town or he's got a little time off that we can go and rent rooms there. I want to stay in the most haunted one, which is supposed to be the very top. So
overnight?
Yeah, overnight. I'd love to do it. I think it'd be fun.
Wow.
And she says, that would be so darn cool. You could go live. Yeah, I want to go live from there. I think that would be a lot of fun to do a couple
You need to
live.
get some equipment, where you can, your little detector or something.
Yeah. See, I'm not scared of ghosts. I don't like it when they scare me. I don't like it when they pop up. Or the dogs see them and I can't. Hippie says, I cannot read or see and actually hear laugh out loud, but I made it at least to leave a message. I'm going to have to watch this on replay. Thanks, Hippie.
Thanks, Hippie. Do it.
do it. And have the speaker box thing. Live would be awesome. Yeah,
that's Halloween.
Well, I would like to spend Halloween in Metropolis. I think that would be fun. But we'll see. He said, I just put my earbuds in. I can hear you. I was telling everybody that I want to stay at the Limp Brewery with you, that we had been talking about trying to stay there and do some lives from the Limp. I think that would be fun. So, and then I think we're going to write down these ideas that we have in the chat. And then I think that Happy Place had another idea she sent over to Nettie, which was an ex-murderer house or something like that.
Yeah. So I'm researching that one as well. That's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing that one too. So I appreciate y'all joining us. Hippie says the Whaley House in San Diego is an amazing place. I used to go to Belmont Park or whatever and go to the house all the time.
Really?
And he says, I want Uncle Lisa's next show movie thing that he does to be a haunted house oriented. Oh, that would be cool. Happy Blaze said, woohoo, the axe murderer. Can't wait. I want to go visit that one. Yeah, if anybody hasn't seen, Uncle Lisa did a Western movie, and it's voiced by several people in the community. So if you haven't checked out Uncle Lisa's channel lately, you might want to go over and check out his Western movie. It's the best, worst Western ever.
I'm going to watch it. Gotta watch it.
Sally House. That's an idea. In Etchison. Then we have
it.
The Dawson house has multiple sightings and furniture being moved and rearranged, among other things. Creepy. He says, Hippie says, I'm about 3 miles from the Sally house right now here in Iowa. And then we have Waverly Sanatorium. And then Hippie says, I mean, not the Sally house. That's in Kansas City. I'm passing by the axe murderer house here in Iowa.
Oh, okay. So the one that Felix was talking about.
Mm-hmm. Looks like it. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and raid Boxy a little bit early here. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you all coming and hanging out with us. Truly, Sundays are my favorite. I love doing the haunting stuff. So I appreciate you all. Mm-hmm. I appreciate everybody enjoying it as much as I do. It makes me happy. So wishing you all much kindness and much love. And
we're sending love your way. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.